What is up, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new video on the Adam Politics channel. I haven't uploaded in a while, and I'm sorry for that, but I just had to upload this. I saw this video called Anti-Trump TikTok Population to Piss Off Conservatives LOL. And it's to piss off conservatives, but it doesn't piss me off as much as it wants me to record a video on it because it's funny as hell. Not in the sense it's funny because it's true, in the sense it's funny because everybody's so stupid in this video. I'm not mad. I think it's funny. It's just time I need to plug this in. Okay. Let's see this. I watched a little bit of it. I just want to see what type of video. I wanted to react to something like this.
White, white, all of them are white, 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 all of them are white, 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 all of them are white, 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 all of them are white.
Again, he's so mad over this. Like, okay, diversity is not required. Trump can hire who he wants, and it's definitely not based off of race or gender. Because if it was based off of gender, it would not be women in that photo. Because it's not discrimination, it's just who he hired. With interns, they scout out and look at who he wants to hire, and he picks them. And if he can pick who he wants, that's how employers work. It's not discrimination, it's just him picking who he wants. It should be common knowledge at this point. Not everything's supposed to be diversity. And if you expect that, you are dumb, you are spoiled, and you don't have much common sense. I'll tell you that. I didn't see this guy's argument before, but that's the same thing when I see Biden under Biden is president under TikToks. Like, that does not help the argument at all, and that's why I don't like comments like Trump 2020 or Biden 2020 because they don't help the argument at all. They don't help the discussion at all. All they help is you know saying a slogan like you're talking about Ben Simmons, if you watch basketball, terrible at 3 point shooting, and somebody says, trust the process. The Sixers slogan. Like, that, literally, no point of putting that in the conversation, but whatever. So I kind of agree with this guy's point, but I don't know the point he made before that, so I agree with his point in this video of this don't comment stupid stuff. But, yeah. Again, how is he a white supremacist? Like, videos like this is just like, oh, white supremacist. Even though Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Blatantly racist. It's saying that all African Americans have to vote for him. He said many racist things in 1990. I think either 1 or 4. I don't know the year exactly. Crime bill. Um, he's a very racist person. It's just he's better. He's good at hiding it. And Trump is not racist. Provide evidence that he's racist, and I will be glad to debate you on it.
As your president, I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology.
Make the video a little better, man. Trump administration removes non-discrimination protections for transgender people in healthcare. Okay, and it is he removed it by so they wouldn't get the same treatment as a woman would. I don't know the full article. I don't know the full article, so I can't really respond to it. I will read the article and I will talk about it in a later video. I will talk about it in a TikTok. I don't know that much about this topic, and if you're ever debating somebody, there's no shame in saying you don't know much about this topic. He could have done it right, he could have done it wrong. Like you see, the transgender military ban was right, but I don't exactly know that much about this. So he could have a good point, he could not. I don't know.
This is America. Don't got you slipping up. Look how I'm living up. Police be tripping up. Yeah.
Again, I give the message no racism, no discrimination, but just because you're wearing a hoodie, somebody's not going to discriminate against you. The difference in clothes do not matter. I mean, personally, I only judge people off of character. I do not care about race. 2006 was declared the first, colorless generation, right? They don't see color. I was born in 2007, so Gen Z. Um, I don't see myself as a racist person. All my friends don't see me as a racist person. I'm not a racist person, and racism has been on a decline forever. I don't think you can name an actual racist. Well, you obviously can, but there's a difference between intent. Just like Easy E said, intent matters when you say stuff. When you say something like in sarcasm, it doesn't mean it's something in the same intent as really like say uh I don't know, Family Guy. That if people took that seriously, it would be classed as the most racist show in history. It would be taken down. It would, classify as the KKK show, right? But it isn't, because intent matters. When you say something, intent matters. And I've spent a minute rambling about this at 3 a.m. I'm sorry for rambling. I'll get on with
This is
this.
America.
But I see, if I see an actual if no matter if I see an actual case of racism or discrimination, I will 100% defend the person who got, dealt with the racism. I will 100%, you know, be on the side of the person who gets discriminated against. But you can't say something like, you, you know, didn't give up your seat for African American. That's not racist. That's just not wanting to give up your seat, right? I would not. There's a difference between actual racism and you know Gen Z's idea of racism. Gen Z's idea of racism is any inconvenience to somebody who's not white, even if a white person, deals with the same inconvenience, is racist, which is blatantly wrong. But let's go on. Again, these are very broad statements. Like you saying all conservatives, all conservatives, all conservatives. No, I mean I I don't. That's the same logic that racists use. Besides race, grouping one person out of something, some people in our conservative group believe in. I personally don't care if a gay couple adopts a child. I couldn't care less. If they're qualified to take care of a child, who cares? Again, it's the gay couple's life, it's the child's life. If the child is in the foster system, that's the whole point of the foster system. And I personally do think the foster system should be reworked. And I'm a conservative, so am I part of this whole big group or no? I mean, you're generalizing everybody.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, just
How is Donald Trump a racist or a rapist? Give me actual evidence. And you can't say something he said. Like his comments saying, grab her by what. He apologized for that, and intent matters. Did he actually intend it? No. Did he say he actually does that? No. Donald Trump is not a rapist or a racist. I'm still waiting for an answer on how he is, but let's keep on with the video.
This is all Donald Trump's fault. Donald Trump is affecting global warming. Global warming is affecting the price of olives, and the price of olives are affecting olive trees' prices.
Exactly.
Therefore, if we eliminate Donald Trump, the olive tree will give free olives.
Exactly.
I think I just fell in love
I
with
agree with
this
this
man.
man. Exactly. I completely agree with that statement. 100%. This is funny. Uh, uh, let's be honest. This is funny. That's not even political. This is funny. Okay. Again, they can do whatever they want. Free speech. I disagree with the statement, but I'm not gonna argue taking away your free speech. People will be able to say whatever they want. I don't really care. But this I have a problem with. You see, the issue with this is you're trying to take away Donald Trump's free speech. If they did the same thing to Joe Biden, if Republicans did that to Joe Biden, Republicans would be evil and trying to censor the president and ruin everything. No. If they did that to anybody but Trump, if Republicans did the exact same thing, Republicans would be racists. They would come up with a way for them to be racist. I mean, are they being racist? I mean, they say Trump's an orange. Are they being racist to oranges? Jeez, guys. But like, they're trying to take away Trump's free speech because they get offended over his tweets. Like, again, free speech isn't meant to please the majority. Or not even the majority. It isn't meant to please everybody. Free speech is a right. Is a constitutional right. And again, free speech is one of the most important rights because you need to be able to say what you want and say what you mean. You need to be able to spread the word about anything. If Trump can't speak to the President of the United States, what's going to stop him from taking away the free speech of, say my free speech? What's going to stop them from doing the exact same thing to my channel because they don't like what I'm saying? You get the point here? With 2 minutes in, I'm going to speed through this, but like, TikTok is so long. People will really judge your entire existence off of supporting Trump. That's the dumbest TikTok ever. Like, it's really stupid. Just judging off of somebody off of who they support. Again, if you support Trump, he's not a white supremacist. You're not a white supremacist or a Nazi if you support Trump. It's like the vast majority, I would say 99% aren't. They just lean right and prefer like some of the stuff Trump says. Trump is not a racist or neo-Nazi part of the kick. He's not. So honestly, I don't get this point of everybody who supports Trump is racist. That would be like saying everybody who supports Biden is racist as well because he's a very racist person. It has been proven. It has not been proven that Trump's a very racist person. Provide me evidence other than just something from the Washington Post. Provide me actual evidence. Tell me male privilege. Again, these people, the, the idea on the left is that males who are white have privilege. How? I mean, we can be standing up, that's a privilege. We're better at sports, that's a privilege, but that's biological. How do males have privilege? Some they like to say job selections more, and it's a gender pay gap. If there was truthfully a gender pay gap, which has already been debunked thousands of times, why wouldn't they just hire women for cheaper? I mean, companies care about money, so why wouldn't they just hire women if they make less money? They wouldn't, because there is no such thing as a gender pay gap. Men, there's no such thing as male privilege. There's no such thing as white privilege. There isn't.
If you are conservative in 2020,
You
there
see
are
this?
two options of what you can be. You're either white supremacist or deeply in the closet, and you're secretly LGBT. Okay.
So, very generalizing. That's like saying, if you're a Democrat, this is my best Trump impression, by the way. You are either a blue haired liberal who is 14 or somebody who calls everybody racist. So, just one thing. You either gay or blue haired liberal. You see what I mean? It's very stupid generalizing something and saying, half of the conservatives are white supremacists. No. That is very wrong, and it's anti anybody who has a different opinion from you sentiment is very not just not evil. It's not just evil. It's disgusting. Just because somebody has a difference in opinions of you does not mean they're any less or racist or any of that, unless they're a Nazi. But like, come on. As in the words of the great Joe Biden, come on, man. So saying build that wall and being so saying if you're a white Republican, even though white women voted an advantage for Biden this past election, and there was a rebound in the black vote for Trump. How is it that if you're white, you're just a Republican, and you're black, or anybody, or any person of color, you're a Democrat? Again, that's dividing people by race. It's kind of like you could see in the Soviet Union at the beginning, dividing people by class. So class-based, discrimination, they're going to use race-based discrimination, and that's terrible. Well, not class-based. They're going to make the classes think the rich. They made the classes think the rich and elite were terrible, and overthrow them. And the czar was terrible. And they're going to do the same exact thing, but just with white people, and it's very disgusting.
So yesterday I made a video.
Not because it's white people, because if it was anyways, it'd be disgusting. Because they're trying to divide people off their skin color, not off of who they are. And to be honest, the Democrats are the most racist. Well, they're not the most racist. They care about the race the most. They think race is the defining factor, and it's not.
That blew
Let's see
up
this.
about how Gen Z could come together so easy and prank anyone just because we feel like it. And y'all wanted to do something. So here's the plan. Our goal is to convince Fox News to make a story on how Gen Z is trying to change the American flag. So my friend Toby made this. And I made it a petition. Obviously the American flag isn't going to get changed, but it's so fucking funny. And with the new colors, the national anthem should obviously be black and yellow by Wiz Khalifa. So here's what you can do. Sign the petition in my bio. Email Fox News saying Gen Z is trying to change the American flag. And spread the word about this. So yeah, let's fucking do it.
Honestly, this is funny. Not for the part that, well, it's pretty funny, right? I would sign if I saw this on TikTok. I would sign this petition. I don't get this how this is anti-Trump. I guess Fox News is like right leaning, so I guess they think by default it's anti-Trump. It's just funny in my opinion. If they were to do it to any news source, it'd be funny. I like this, but let's see this next TikTok.
It hasn't even been 24 hours. And 700,000 people have signed the Manny Flag petition. The Manny flag is big, but we can make it huge. Get hashtag Manny flag trending on Twitter so Trump himself can see it. But don't say that as a prank. It'd be so funny if Trump tweeted about it. Keep changing your profile pictures. Keep making memes about the Manny flag. But most importantly, the Manny flag is not a hate symbol. It's a symbol of unity.
I don't get why you would say Manny flag's a hate symbol. What is such hateful about Manny? Ploopy. I'm getting canceled.
Still in my bio. Let's make it blow up, dude. Let's do it.
I don't get any of this. I don't get how it's cool.
Campaign might have been trolled by teenagers, TikTok users, and Korean pop music fans. Before the Tulsa
Again,
these tech-savvy groups
I don't really care. I saw this on TikTok actually. I'm gonna skip forward, but I like that. And Trevor Noah responded to this. It was funny. I gotta hurry up this video. Okay, let's see this. I think she's stupid. Uh, how do I break this for her? There weren't any Jews for Hitler because Hitler was killing them? And last time I checked, Trump wasn't killing Latinos. And not all Latinos are Mexicans and South Americans trying to immigrate here illegally. So you're saying basically she's being racist by saying all Latin people are illegal immigrants from South America. That's pretty racist, ma'am. Uh, Comrade Rana seemed like a communist. Blacks for Trump. Last time I checked, Trump was not a. Last time I checked, Trump was in an organization that was built to, put African Americans back in slavery. Uh, I think she's dumb. I mean, she's probably British. I mean, look at the background. Let me guess. Oh my god. So, what has Trump done against women again? Is Trump a rapist? No, he isn't. So this lady's. Let me guess. Gays for convention. Uh, I think she's stupid.
They talk trash about Obama, but he had to work with what Bush gave him. And let's see what he gave Donald Trump: a great economy. Here's another example. Bush gave Obama a terrible unemployment rate. If you look closely, Obama gave Donald Trump a wonderful one. Here's another one where the jobs growth was terrible. Obama fixed it and then gave it to Trump. But nothing I say against Trump is fact, so
Again, keeping steady growth is great. Part of it was attributed to Obama, but again, most of it was due to Trump. Seeing something, I mean, I like this guy. He was not aggressive in the statement he made. He was not like the previous girl, very generalizing statements. Frankly, racist statements. But I like this guy. Seems like a nice enough guy. But let me go back and look at his statistics. Non-farm payroll job growth. Again, this is very cherry picked. This is like factory workers, and it's grown steadily. But the agriculture industry rebounded majorly. Let's see this. The unemployment rate again started decreasing at a faster rate under Trump. You see how it's spiking under Obama and was going at a less, I guess acute rate. Trump made it go down even more. And George Bush was a pretty bad president. I agree. George Bush was a pretty bad president. Pretty bad president, not pity bad president. Let's continue with this video.
closely, Obama gave Donald Trump
Time out. I want to see how long. 24 minutes.
a wonderful one.
Okay.
Here's another one where the job growth was
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I was listening to I watched this one earlier. I don't get cultural appropriation, but I don't like Caitlyn Bennett either. She's very annoying. She seems like a very toxic person to be around. Uh,
terms, so maybe you can understand. If the KKK and neo Nazis avidly support this man, I can assure you it is not because of his physical appearance. Maybe, just maybe, they like Donald Trump because Donald Trump
Is the white
holds
supremacy?
the
Okay.
same.
Last time I checked, somebody supporting somebody does not mean the person they're supporting is a white supremacist. Uh, this is one of the dumbest statements I've frankly heard in forever. And this is why leftists don't want to debate. Is because I've learned this from the Dan Sprague show. Huge fan of him, by the way. Shout out to him. Uh, they don't want to debate because they can't have any logic and reasoning. They debate with emotions. And because somebody, well, I was a bit off topic, but because somebody supports somebody does not mean the person they support is racist. Maybe they support Trump because he's for lower taxes and a harsher immigration policy, right? Maybe it's because he was for job creation and unemployment rates dropping. Maybe it was because he was for all of that. Maybe it's because they wanted more money. Again, just because somebody supports Trump is not a racist. Biden is. Trump is not. You can't say something because a group of people support somebody does not mean that person they support is a racist. That's very stupid.
Ideologies as them. And wait for it, that would make Donald Trump a racist and a white supremacist.
No, it wouldn't.
And notice how he does absolutely nothing to stop neo Nazi and KKK rallies, but did everything in his absolute power to try and stop the Black Lives Matter movement.
Black Lives Matter was destroying cities, causing trillions of dollars or billions of dollars in property damage. I don't think he understands that money actually has value. I think he's the type of person that think we can say we can print more money. Um, he obviously doesn't seem that intelligent. Not to be rude to him, but if that's the type of arguments you're making, you're not exactly an intelligent person. Um, but you know, bad points, right?
Like, hello? It's 2020. It's not that hard to understand.
Yeah,
Or maybe you
I
just
didn't understand. I didn't understand it.
like being ignorant.
Maybe you're
I
an
was a
idiot.
girl in the village doing alright. Then I
I
became
haven't watched these yet.
activist for black rights. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much injustice here. Racism, bigotry, lying, polygamy, immature asshole manga,
How?
pride mediocrity, Twitter hypocrisy, and how he handled Iran.
Reasons.
Blatant incompetence. He has no common sense. He
How is he incompetent? Look at Joe Biden did. I don't honestly, at this point, think he's not even running for his own presidency.
amendment rules wrong. Tax returns legal shit. Bunch versus decommit. Plus he's unfit for the job. I'm not even joking.
How?
Plus these are facts and I hope that you know what you're doing. I could say more, but I'm sure that you get it. And thanks everybody for viewing.
Again, give a reason, man. Give a reason. I need statistics behind this, not just statistics, but actual studies, anything, please. You can't just make claims and say, okay, I'm gonna make a claim, and whether it's true or not, you have to believe it because I said it really fast and inconfusing. Um, I'm the greatest politician. I'm gonna be the greatest politician ever. How? You don't have to ask that because that's not how it works. Trump's the greatest president of all time. How? No, because that's not how it works. Do I think Trump's the greatest president of all time? No. I think he's better than Biden? Absolutely. It's gonna be psych and say Joe Biden. I don't know who this is. Bro. As a Muslim, these people are stupid, but you can't generalize all Trump supporters out of that. Because I said these Trump supporters, I would agree with that statement. But Not all Trump supporters hate Islam. I'm a Muslim and I do not hate. I and I'm a Trump supporter. So give this logic here. Why? Well, once they get marriage legalized and all the same rights as straight people, I don't really care at that point. Um, they are equal and they should not ask for more. But gay or straight, I do not care. It's your life, not mine. Yeah, this lady's stupid. Well, okay, yes, they. Okay, but treating an individual person as saying somebody sucks because they're a presidential candidate. Yes, that's fine, but we do treat women with respect in the same way better in places like Saudi Arabia, Sharia law. Women do not even have half the rights that men have. Marital rape is legal. It's terrible to be a woman in Saudi Arabia. But they need feminism there. They do not need feminism in America. What? You're a legend. What? No way, man. You're a legend. You're a legend. I'm gonna cry. Oh, you're such a legend, man. I'm gonna cry. This is a 30-minute video because it's funny. You're gonna make me cry, man. You're literally a legend. You're amazing. You're amazing. Okay. That's gonna be the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and a sub. Thank you for watching. Peace out.